We are in April the 8th. There's a solar eclipse going on today, probably like around 12:30. But we ain't worried about that. There are a lot of people were making a big deal out of it, but I mean, man, we out here running errands, working on the business, getting it lined up. Since we opened up that barbershop, I had to open up a business account so I could keep my finances and expenses, my income, my finances, we'll just say it like that. I can keep my finances separate from me personally cutting hair. It's gonna be all in the same bank, just 2 separate accounts, and then 1 savings. So like I'm gonna have a big buffer, probably like 2-3 months worth of all expenses for the shop, which is like $2,200. So like 3 months worth of that's probably like $6,000. We'll just keep $6,000. We'll just always keep $6,000 worth in there, just so buffer, you know what I mean, just any emergency, anything, you know what I mean. So and the savings, and then my checking account, my 2 separate checking accounts. I'm gonna have my barbershop checking account receiving booth rent and any barbershop expenses, cleaning services, the Wi-Fi, the TV, the electricity, all that goes into my separate checking account. Well, 1 checking account, then I'm gonna have another checking account that's of cutting hair, you know what I mean? Anything I receive from Cash, or not Cash App anymore, but the Square, any payments I receive through Square on the card transactions, and cash. I'm just keeping it strictly card and cash. That way I receive I just put out another loan from Square, and if I just keep it strictly card, I get to pay that off quicker. And then once I pay that off, that loan off, I'll receive another bigger loan, and I'm gonna use that for barbershop expenses as well. It's tax free, so we'll just see. I might just use that loan for the rent, you know what I mean? Extra rent paid off. So what else? Then I'm gonna unlink my past bank account when I was keeping up with me cutting hair with ACFCU. Unlink all my business expenses and transfer it to the First Bank Southwest, and then link it to QuickBooks that keeps up with the transactions, that keeps up with my accounting firm, Pi Accounting. And they do great work, so they get to track it and keep up with it and update. I get to update them, they get to update me, make life easier, organize and all that stuff. So do that for this month of April. I'm getting that knocked out right now because I'm trying to get that all knocked out right now so I can just get it out of the way. If you got a lot of things planned out and you can just get it out of the way, just knock it out, man. Wake up really early. That's one thing I'm not good at, is waking up really early. So like, especially on my off days, I just like to rest, bro. I like to rest, get my sleep in, and but yeah, I'm gonna knock it all out today for sure. I'm knocking it all out, getting it out the way, because this next weekend, Sunday, Monday, got March coming up. I'm about to see if I can pull out a personal loan with ACFCU for $5,000 so I can pay the merch, pay the band. Calling Chamber of Commerce with Pampa so we can get an event set up. Just a celebration, man. Just trying to make it a big event because it is a big event. I'm trying to start a wave where I'm from in Wheeler, Pampa, that area. Really, my main focus is Wheeler because it's a small country town. Pampa is the closest bigger town, but yeah, man, I'm trying to start something there, man. Trying to start something big there. So if you don't make it a big deal, nobody's gonna, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna take it serious or think it's a big deal. So I'm trying to make it a big deal. Roll that out. Documenting it as well. Interviewing my close friends. Interviewing the people that are trying to become barbers. Giving them that space to go all in with it, you know what I mean? And I'm sharing my knowledge, what I've learned from Chris Baggio's mentorship. Best mentorship in the barber industry, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be right here without that mentorship. So leveraging other people's experiences, and that's what I'm trying to expose and share with the younger people, not just even in the barber industry, man, just trying to start their own business, start something, you know, a lot of game that you could take and, you know what I mean, and start your own thing. So whether that's marketing, you know what I mean, building a community, just sharing, you know, documenting your journey. So yeah, just trying to start that. Got that coming up, so this whole week I'm just gonna focus on that, getting that set up. Merch, trying to do a giveaway with that. I got so much stuff lined up and prepped up, but from there, just maintaining it. After this month, maintaining it, marketing the heck out of it. So locking in Facebook. Starting to do the Google reviews. I think I'm gonna make that priority this opening day. We're gonna be doing free haircuts for 3 hours, so we're just gonna try to run that up as much as we can. Probably do a cash prize for a barber, you know. Yeah, man. That's been my main focus right now. Just focusing on the business, the barbershop, and sharing my barbers' success and their stories, and making it something that people want to join, barbers want to join, a community, an environment that barbers want to work at. And I'm just trying to share that. I gotta expose that, you know what I mean? Like by this time last year, I was trying to build clientele. By this time now, fast forward now, I'm trying to build a barbershop now. So it's a big perspective, mindset switch, and I'm ready for it. It's just same thing, man, just different products, different approach to it. And yeah, man, it's been great. It's been fun. I can't wait to do it as a shop, though, you know what I mean? Like purpose, doing with my cousins, doing with people that I know, like going to these barber shows and events as a group, and just enjoying the journey, man. Man, it's been a long time coming, and to finally be in the moment now, it's like, it's cool to see, man. It's cool to be in, and like, it's cool to see, man. And CT coming up next 2-3 weeks. Spending a week in Connecticut. I'm gonna be in a room with freaking, bro, it's the biggest barber expo, barber networking event in the States, almost the world. I'm gonna be in a room with like great people, great business people, just great people. And being in that room is gonna spark up so much energy and so much fuel to the fire that man, after May, coming back from that show, 90-day sprint, man. 90-day sprint. I've been sprinting this month, promoting and doing a lot of things for the shop. And after May, bro, we got summer. It's a summer week, you know what I mean? So these 3 new barbers adding to the shop. It's a really great time to join and just promote them and get them busy. By then, I know by July, before the school year starts, by August, we'll have a full shop. Thank God, thank the Lord. We'll have a full shop by August. 6 barbers. Hopefully in 4 more months we'll have, 4 more barbers. So it's gonna be cool to see, man. Cool to see it grow from there. I'll be really happy with 10, but we're gonna push for 12. And yeah, man, just documenting the journey. So right now we're going to ACFCU and finding out more about the loan and switching. Every Monday I'm gonna be keeping myself on payroll. Every Monday I'm practicing right now habits as if I'm already in S Corp. In S Corp, you put yourself on payroll, you give yourself a reasonable salary. For if I can live off of 50,000 a month, a 50K a year salary. I'm just living way below my means. That's pretty much it. So if I can live off of $500 a week, which is $2,000 a month, that's more than enough because my expenses are gonna be low. Yeah, my cost of living is gonna be low. My groceries and food is gonna be low. I can for sure live off of $1,500 a month for sure. Once you keep track of your bills and all that stuff, then you know what you can live off of. And $500 a week for sure. 'Cause all you need is a place to sleep, food to eat, and that's pretty much it, man. And just work, grind it. So doing that, $500 a week, $2,000 a month. Imagine that. I'm not making I'm not making $2,000 a month. I'm living below that. I'm living below $2,000 a month. So that's delayed gratification. That way my lifestyle stays low. My income is increasing. So like what Bazio says and Warren Buffett says, it's a snowball effect. So buying this barbershop is going to snowball into, the profits that I'm making from it is going to snowball into possibly a second location and a real estate property, a real estate investment. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm trying to branch off of this big tree, like what we've talked about. Me cutting hair is a tree. Barbershop is low-hanging fruit. Second location, plug in the same system. And then real estate is providing housing for people that need it. I'm having barbers travel almost an hour to be here. So if I can provide easy housing, no credit check, nothing that's gonna pull their credit, you know what I mean? Or if I can, I have rent ready that is a system that allocates and keeps it all together, collects booth rent, and they can report it to the credit bureau as a credit history. So if they want to, you know what I mean? So that's another option. But if I can make it easy, it's convenience. If I can make it as convenient as them as possible to work and live, come on now, you know what I mean? Come on now. So makes it easy, man, convenient. So that's what we're building towards. But yeah, man, let's go check out this and see what goes on. Hopefully we can get approved, man. Hopefully we can get that loan. Sheesh. So yeah, pretty easy. We got approved for the 1,500. I was trying to go for 5,000, but I guess they just go in increments. So the last time I did a loan was $1,000, and then now it's 1,500. But the last time I did it was secured loan. This one is personal loan, so it's just straight, like it's automatically in my account. So yeah, we got that. We just straight got $1,500. Making monthly payments of $99 a month. So gotta pay it off. the term is 18 months. Gotta pay it off by then, which is easy. So I can pay it off by the end of this year, easily. Just gonna let it do its thing. I set up automatic payments, so I don't gotta worry about it. Just let it do its thing as long as I'm depositing money in my bank account. So now 1,500. I'm using that to pay for this band that I hired for the opening. That way I'm just keeping as much as personal money as I can. And really that's all I'm doing really is using the bank's money for these business expenses, marketing. Right now I'm just doing for personal, but you gotta start off with great personal credit first and then venture off into business credit, because this is gonna make it so much easier. With business credit, if you got bad personal credit and you try to get into business credit, you can't really do much, you know what I mean? If you got really great personal credit and then go into business credit, it's gonna be easy because you already got it. You know what I mean? It's just like having two separate personal credit accounts in a way, but business credit you get way bigger loan offers and programs like that. So by the end of this year, we're trying to build up my personal credit really great, so that by the end of the year, if opportunity comes in, investment property, business opportunity, I'm able to get it like that. So yeah, man, big things, bro, big things. I didn't see myself, I should have done this earlier, but I just didn't think I never seen myself moving this way, you know what I mean? Like thinking this way, or like, you know what I mean? Like I never thought I would be moving this type of way, like using the bank's money to freaking make more money. And that's good debt, leveraging good debt. Is Chris Bazio, man, shares so much free game, and there's so much free game on YouTube. The mentorship just he just has the modules, like step by step, and it makes it easier for you to follow it, you know what I mean? If you try to learn it on your own, then you're gonna make slower progress, because you gotta do something in order to find out, you know what I mean, your next step. And in this mentorship, he has it all lined up for you. All you gotta do is just follow it. And he just has all the access and potential for you. All you gotta do is just dive into it, you know what I mean, and do it yourself. And that's what we're doing right now. And it's crazy, bro. Like thinking like this barbershop at 10 chairs at $600 a month, it's gonna be making $6,000 a month. I think minus expenses, that's like 2,000 something, 2,200. 6,000 minus 2,200 is still at like $4,000 a month profit. $4,000 a month profit. Like if we open up a second location, we could do the same thing. And I want to own the property instead of leasing it. So you know what I mean? Like that. Like it's so crazy, bro. Like you can just snowball effect, right? $4,000 a month. Do the same thing system. Open up a second location. That $4,000 a month can turn into $8,000 a month profit. That's true. That's what I make cutting hair. So I could still cut hair, go down to 3 days a week, or 4 days a week, or 2 days. You know what I mean? Just whatever you're trying to venture off into. And man, like, and that's just investing in businesses, starting up businesses. I can go into real estate off of what I'm profiting from the barbershops, and start rental properties, start an Airbnb, arbitrage, like, you know what I mean, or use the tax incentives from owning real estate, so I can pay less in taxes. I'm paying a little bit in taxes right now, but you gotta pay taxes to eventually not pay any taxes. And yeah, it's crazy to think that. So we got real estate, we got stocks, the Roth IRAs that just maxing it out. That's already a secured retirement fund that I could take out tax-free and use that. You know what I mean? If I invest in $6,500 a month, by the end of the year, that's already gonna grow into $20,000 easily. You know what I mean? And that's just, you know what I mean? That's just secured, and I can use that for my next investment, tax-free. You know what I mean? Instead of going through the banks, like, it's still my own money, but it's still my own money, but the banks, it's just compound interest. So it's just, instead of putting $6,500 a month in a savings account, it's a high yield interest account, and start making money by putting your money in that Roth IRA, investing in that. And you see how it snowballs effects. Like, I'm making money just putting my money in this account, in this Roth IRA, maxing it out. That's just one. You still got a traditional IRA, which is a secured retirement account. So I could invest $6,500 a month in 12, 15 years. That's already my retirement. I can retire off of just that, you know, because I can keep my expenses low. Man, you know, like, it's just with 2 barbershops, I'm cool. You know what I mean? So, like, if I do 3 barbershops, I'm cool. But yeah, man, it's crazy to see this snowball effect, and it's happening. So I'm just sharing the process with y'all, sharing what it takes, taking y'all through the process, and just sharing my thoughts and how it's going. It's a lot, but when I organize it and put it in my Google Calendar into actions and steps and things that I need to do, I'm knocking it out. You know, I knocked out my first that first account, so I can separate my finances. I'm knocking out my payroll, so I'm about to eat lunch real quick because I'm hungry, but about to transfer $500 every Monday into my business bank account that could be used as barber income. So I'm paying myself, so I live off of strictly $2,000 a month. You know what I mean? So